My point is that I feel like if I was good looking, things would be better.
Of course.
Am I wrong?
What, is water wet? What's your point?
I don't think people have a tolerance for fat people. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, look,
I don't think people have a tolerance.
Why do you think that, like, they
Do
have
you realize
to, like,
how rich you have to be interesting? And if you're fat, like Lizzo had to be the biggest star in music for people to tolerate her because she's fat.
Dude, you critique these people who, like, go on there and go, like, yes, queen, whatever, and, like, the fat pride and all that. But, like, that's the level of insane propaganda you have to do just to get people not to hate fat people.
It's so
and
true.
to hit them with rocks.
She's like, where the fuck were all of you when we were locking people up at Guantanamo Bay?
Yeah. Oh, they'd be Nazis if you got them a Netflix special.
Yeah, they don't give a shit about that. Yeah, Mullen said that. Mullen's like, do you know some of these woke people would be Nazis?
100%.
They love the iconography of just being part of this movement that they had never questioned.
Yep.
They just love putting it out there. Like, yes, queen.
Get them on the train.
Nazis are just another, yes, queen is just another Heil Hitler.
Yes, bitch.
Their candidate is a fucking psycho, and this is who they're following. They're following a woman who just doesn't care. As soon as I saw those headdresses, I knew I was fucked. Because those headdresses and that Warren shirt, that's like a Klan hood to me. There was a lot of yas queening and slay bitch, but spelled Kween. That's the way they were pronouncing it. Not like the Queen of England. Like anyone can be a queen. That's royalty. That's class-based society. That shit doesn't work. Doesn't work. I'm sorry. I'm getting worked.
Cut it off. You know? I know that if I wanted to lose weight, I can lose weight, and I should, but it's not a therapist. I know exactly why I eat. So me paying $100 to a therapist to tell her why I eat, or him, doesn't make any sense. It makes sense for the therapist because they need to make money. You know? There was a whole thing about 12-step programs in the patriarchy of AA, this article that was written, which, you know, was like AA is a patriarchy. So instead of people sobering up, they can shout Yas Queen as they relapse and die. Great article. There aren't many options for the Democrats, right? The Republicans have DeSantis, seemingly, maybe Trump, probably DeSantis. Gavin Newsom definitely seems to be now the original version of this ad, by the way. And which is good, which is why they had drag queens twerking and then 8-year-olds just making it rain on them. Was the original version of the ad. Mm-hmm. And they had it in, it was set right on the Universal lot. We're proud of that in California, Universal Studios. And it's just 8, 9-year-olds just making it rain on the drag queens, and the drag queens are just twerking with their G-strings up. And then Gavin Newsom stands in the middle and he goes, "You're going to pay for gas, bitch." And then all the drag queens go, "Yes, Daddy." And then they start whipping him with a leather thing. And then it says, Gavin Newsom, "Hey, America, how about this?" And it's just a question mark. I just think this is so funny. Like, do you, like, the Yas Queen, like, neoliberal, you know, people are already starting to say that this is like a white supremacist, like this is a white supremacist cause. Like preventing kids from getting fucked is like the new patriarchy, white supremacist. Now I know my fans all love Bring the Funny on NBC because comedians get to disgrace themselves on national television in front of genius Chrissy Teigen. You know, nobody knows comedy better than Chrissy Teigen. Okay. John Legend's wife, right? That's her credit. That's what she's brought to the table. She's married John What else has she done?
Chrissy, she's just like a Twitter queen. You know, she tweets about avocados. And
Good for her. Well, she knows what's funny and what's not, right? So she gets to judge you on and listen, there's some very funny people that did bring the funny. Oh, she's a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. So she gets it. She knows. we bring all these billionaires before Congress and we like yell at them. We have like these Midwestern mom congressmen be like, you're making all this money and nobody's got any money. And it goes viral on Twitter and everyone goes, yes, queen. But the reality is, instead of that, why not kidnap and torture these people? And who is her lawyer? Who is representing Ghislaine Maxwell? Is it a high-powered, is it a woman? I think it should be a woman.
It should be, right?
I hope. We want Ghislaine to have a fair trial and have a good chance of getting off.
Apparently, it's a guy who represented one of bin Laden's associates.
Not a great look.
His name is Sternheim. He's a trial lawyer.
Listen, I told you. Bin Laden was clean. And this bitch is also clean. I think she needs a woman. But you know what? It's probably hard to get people to take the case. It's probably difficult to get people to take. It's because you really got to Yas Queen it up.
Oh, it is. It is a girl. Bobby Sternheim is a girl.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Google Bobby Sternheim. You need to Yas Queen it up. You need to be like, this bitch was told a tale. Oh, wow. Well. Bobby Sternheim is a woman, perhaps, but she is a tough bitch. She looks like one of the prison guards at the detention center. Yeah. And I'm like, I called Drew, and that's what me and Drew were like best friends. And he called me, and he's like snickering, laughing. And he's like, here's why we all thought it was funny. Not because anyone loved Trump, but because the idea that like all of these liberals were like so confident. You ever have a friend that's so confident they're going to fuck this chick or this dude or whatever it is, and then for whatever reason they just get shut down, and it's hilarious because it just shuts them down. And these are people that have just been 8 years of Obama drone striking people and, financial crime going on. No one, and they don't care because Obama's on Ellen and whatever. So it's just this neoliberal, like, yes, queen, stop, slay, bitch. And like all of it, every argument for Hillary Clinton's candidacy was faulty. I had the only good one. I was the only Hillary advocate of her. And I did advocate for her. I said, give her the job because she's a murderer.
Her faves. Nancy Pelosi's like, some of your faves will be implicated.
Some of your faves just always know you should support those bitches.
Look the other way.
Stop it. Batch.
God. Is it okay? Do I sound okay? Okay.
Are we on? We're in. We're live, everybody. Funniest quote so far about the Jeffrey Epstein thing was, who was it? It was Pelosi's daughter.
No, Pelosi said some of our faves will be implicated.
That was Pelosi or her daughter?
Oh, well, okay.
I think it was her daughter.
Was it her daughter? That's still like, you're related.
It's a little bit more understandable because she's young.
Yeah, you're right. Christine, Pelosi.
She's like a documentary filmmaker.
Yeah. Quite likely that some of our faves are implicated in the horrific sex trafficking.
Some of our faves are going to be implicated in the horrific child rape and torture. These are some of our faves. Listen.
Yeah, there's should be like an emoji in that statement.
Yeah. Don't listen.
Yes.
Yes, queen. Okay, so here's the deal.
They were tied up.
Some of our faves are participating in human trafficking. That we know. But they're still our faves. They're still like our faves. Don't forget the good times, like the fun times that we had with them, the SNL skits about them.
Yeah.
That were just fun. These are our faves. These are like the people that we grew up with. Okay? So don't.
Yeah, it's like a Gilmore Girls reunion.
Yeah.
Some of our faves are back.
I mean.
Sounds like him.
Here's my concern, folks. My concern is for the Clintons. I just don't want Bill and Hillary Clinton to be ensnared in an episode, in a drama.
Yeah.
They had nothing to do with this.
No.
It doesn't matter.
I just want them to ride off into the sunset unscathed.
I just want them to win again. I want Hillary to get into the Democratic primary, win again, Bill to pardon Epstein, and then no one cares. Everyone's like, yes, queen. And they all get on Epstein's jet and just fly off.
Yeah.
That's what I want because I'm an American.
Yeah.
And I want Bill Clinton put out a statement today from his publicist because this is what innocent people do. Hey, I found a movie on Netflix that's great. You might want to check it out. What's it called? Cuties. By the way, the name sounds like a dark web CP website. Yeah. Cuties. And the marketing for the thing is not good. Like the marketing for it is not like we're shedding light on the issue of exploitation of minors. The marketing for it is like, look at these bitches twerk. That's the problem. The problem is the marketing is like, it's female empowerment. Yes, queen. I'm 11 years old and here's my pussy. And it's like, whoa. I mean, the marketing for this is out of control. Why does that girl in the back kind of look like Val Kilmer? The point is this. Terrifying. This is not appropriate. Get it off the screen. Just show it for a minute. We don't want to have this. Let's not have that be the backdrop, please.